this week's Rupy Tuesday. Now, like always, I've got a very interesting and exciting topic for you today. And this topic is all about your cheerleader. So, what do I mean about when I talk about a cheerleader? Well, a cheerleader to me is someone that I can rely on when I'm feeling quite worried about a certain situation, or when I'm stressed out and I can't get my thoughts clear. So we all need cheerleaders in our lives, and cheerleaders are there to make you feel good about yourself. They give you unconditional love, they praise you, and they give you really good advice. But often, sometimes, when we're going through a stressful event, if your cheerleader is a real person, they might not be at the end of the phone, or they might not have all the qualities that you're looking for in a person. So I want you to imagine what your cheerleader looks like. So they can be real, or they can be imaginary. They can be a person, they can be, something abstract. So it might even be like a colour or a vision that you might have. So some people say that they struggle to come up with an image of someone who's their cheerleader, and they imagine kind of like a white light that talks to them. So I know that seems really out there, but you've got to use whatever works for you. So your cheerleader, like I said, can be real, can be imaginary, and for me, actually, my cheerleader is a friend that I once knew. So unfortunately, my friend passed away, but when she was here, she always used to give me really sound and really good advice, and she always managed to calm me down, and she always broke situations up into manageable tasks. So when I was going through something, I could really work out what I was going through. So she is my cheerleader, although she's not around anymore. So when I go through challenging things, I sometimes think about what would she say if she was here now, and what kind of tone of voice would she use? What does she look like? What kind of like positive spins would she put on stuff? And the more I lean on my cheerleader, the better I feel, and the better I am to kind of break down tasks. Another kind of cheerleader that I also rely on is, I don't know whether you've seen the Pixar film Big Hero. I think it's called Big Hero 6 or 8. But anyway, there's like this abstract AI thing in there, and he's really big, and he looks like a balloon, and I don't know what I mean, he looks really huggable as well, and he doesn't really say much because he's a computer generated thing. But sometimes as well, if I'm wanting to calm down, I kind of have an image of the Big Hero 6 figure, and I imagine what he would sound like if he spoke and stuff. So like I said, no one needs to know who your cheerleader is, but often when we're going through things, our friends or our family, they may not always be the most supportive people out there. So create your own cheerleader and imagine what they would say to you and what kind of tone and voice they'd use when you're going through a stressful time. And let me know how you get on with this. And if it works for you, then please remember to like, subscribe and share my video. And I look forward to seeing you next week.